Good morning. My name is Kola Adebisi Bolaniwa, your usual counselor from the studio of Divine Pen Inspirational and Counseling Messages. I welcome you all back to today's edition, as today is the 26th of April 2020. And today marks another edition in the first week, in the last week of April. And may I also congratulate and also pray for all Muslim brothers and sisters throughout the world, that the blessing and mercy from the period of Ramadan shall be their portion in the name of the Almighty God. And at the same time, the pandemic menace being spread throughout the world will not be the portion of every one of us, and the mercy, the guidance of the Almighty God shall be our portion. This morning, we have to teach ourselves that the beginning marks the end. That is the topic for today's edition. The beginning marks the end. It simply means that anybody that wants to succeed or achieving, anybody that wants to succeed or want to achieve a goal must have a good beginning, because it is your beginning that will decide what will eventually happen to you. Even the adage which says a 1,000 miles, the journey of 1,000 miles starts in a day. It means you must have prepared yourself properly for any journey that you want to embark on, for any decision that you want to take up. If you fail to have a good beginning, surely your hands will surely pour. My brothers and sisters, the viewers at home, let me tell you this morning, majority fail because they fail to have a good beginning. They only concentrate on the processing and end product. They fail to have a good and standard planning for their beginning. They fail to have a good organization for their beginning. But at the end of the day, during the processing, the ongoing processing fails to bring the normal results. That is why they have a poor ending. The viewers at home, you must charge yourself that anything is either a journey, a project, or any objective that you have in mind, that you have a proper ending. You must have started properly. Let me tell you the story of two men this morning. Both are Nigerian citizens and they are from Oyo State. It was during the era of General Muhammad Babangida. He was the president of Nigeria, a military president at that time. These two men were contesting for a governorship position. The first one, very rich, famous, is a philanthropist. He now believed in his capacity, in his worth, all the proper planning and organization, all what he's supposed to do, he didn't. He believed with his abilities, with his worth, he could get to anywhere he wanted to. You know what he did? He only pasted posters and he only printed poster and pasted it all around. He fails to prepare for his beginning. But the other man, not as rich as him, it was people that were assisting him, very poor. But it started with grassroots politics, house to house, good beginning. He made a lot of setup. He strategized himself. good planning, good organization. Those are the things he put in places so as to have a good ending. They started the campaign. He moved from one local government to another. He moved from one unit to another for his campaign. The other one was only making phone calls, sitting at home. He believes with his wealth, with his popularity, he will defeat that man. But my brothers and sisters, viewers at home, on the day of election, the man that had a good starting had a good ending. He won the election. He defeated the wealthy man, he defeated the famous man, and he became the governor of Oyo State. My brothers and sisters, viewers at home, don't go and count on the final destination alone. You must take your beginning into the consideration. It is your beginning that will mark your end. It is your beginning that will determine what you eventually achieve. A student preparing for an examination, or let me say a student having an examination in the next 2 or 3 months, he or she fails to have all the materials that he or she will need for the exam. He did not make any preparation. He did not read. Continue playing around. He went for the exam, but when the result came out, he failed woefully. Look at the situation. He or she fails to prepare for the beginning, and at the end of the year, he had a poor ending. The viewers at home, prepare for a good beginning so as to have a successful ending. Even the Yoruba people used to say, àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lolójú kòkòrò tí lójú jíjìn tí mẹ́kún sùn. It means you supposed to start well if you want to have a good ending. And there are things that you must take into note. There are things that you must take into consideration for you to have a good beginning. One, anything you want to do in life, you must make up your mind. You make up your mind. Don't avoid doubting thoughts, shaking of the mind. Should I go this? Should I? If you are doing that, there is no way you can have a good beginning. Two, know your ability and try to bend up with the ability. I used to say that those who think they can, they can. It was Abraham Lincoln that said it. Know your ability and work up the ability so as to measure up to the normal standard. Three, you must also know your weakness. There is nobody in this world who does not have his own weakness, his or her own weakness. If you go and read your Bible very well, you must have heard the story of one man, Samson, very powerful, very strong. He believed in his strength, but he has weakness. He allowed his enemies to know his weakness and he was captured. Brothers and sisters, find out your weakness and protect that weakness. Don't allow anybody to know your weakness. If you are able to do all this, you are now taking another thing into consideration. One, you must have a good planning. You plan your beginning. Two, you must be organized. And anything that you want to do in life, there must be target focus. Don't just be doing things without any reason. Hmm? A student that want to write to WAEC, preparing, must have had it in mind at least I must get A1. And if he's unable to get A1, he will drop to B3. But somebody that is writing an exam, that is preparing for who does not even have any target focus, he or she may eventually get F9. And the last one, that be tactical in everything you are doing in life. Be tactical. You must plan a way of achieving your goals. My brothers and sisters, the viewers at home, anybody that wants to be a winner in this life must start with a good beginning. Anybody that wants to be an achiever in this life must start with a good beginning. Take the consideration of a building contractor into your heart. You want to build four-story buildings. If you don't have a good foundation and you continue with the building, you are taking it up. Don't let me deceive you. If you go to the last story, everything will collapse. And home without good foundation, a country without good foundation. That is what is happening to us in Nigeria today. If your beginning is your foundation, you must have a good beginning so that you have you achieve your target focus. Do you now agree with me that it is the beginning that marks the end? So that is the today inspirational message to every one of us. Go and charge yourself. If you have been doing something that you don't take all these things into consideration, go and take them into consideration. Go and have a good beginning so that you have a proper ending. If you are planning for the ending but you are not preparing for the beginning, you are planning to fail. And planning to prepare is preparing to fail. So good day and God bless you. And don't forget to join us by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning for another edition. Bye bye for now.